I'm Dr. Franek Hasiuk with the Kansas Geological Survey, and one of the things I research is construction materials and how construction materials are distributed across the state of Kansas. Pits, quarries, and mines are really important for our society because our society is built from these materials. Wood, metal, or even plastic might come to mind first when you think of construction materials, but our builders need many other types of materials. For example, concrete and asphalt are mixtures of sand, crushed rocks, and a glue like cement or asphalt. Bricks and cement are made from clay deposits, and natural stone can be used either to face buildings or create attractive landscapes. Even unpaved country roads require tons and tons of crushed rock and sand every year for maintenance. All of these materials come from natural deposits within the earth. When we harvest these materials, we call these operations pits or quarries or mines. Pits extract sand and gravel from surface deposits. Often these are near rivers where sand and gravel are concentrated with a minimum of clay. We call operations quarries if they extract rock. These can either produce crushed rock for concrete and asphalt, or dimension stone for facing buildings, for artwork, or for landscaping. If a quarry has to go underground to extract resources, it's called a mine. Materials are extracted in a variety of ways. Sand and gravel are often scooped up with earth-moving equipment, or dredges if the material is underwater. Often pits will have what looks like a lake, but this is where the sand and gravel are being actively scooped out of. And this is where natural groundwater seeps out into the hole left behind from excavating these materials. Quarries and mines operate a little differently because they usually blast to break rock from the walls of the deposit. These large rocks are then crushed to the sizes that the market wants. Stone quarries and mines rely less on blasting and more on sawing the rocks so that they can be sold in specific dimensions and certain shapes. When pits, quarries, and mines are done operating, they can be used for other purposes. Mines and quarries have pumps continuously running while they're in operation to keep working areas dry. When production ends, these pumps are turned off and the mine or quarry fills with water. Mines then usually have their entrances sealed for safety reasons. Any surface areas around the mine, as well as at pits and quarries, are then reclaimed for other uses. Often they're converted to recreation areas like parks or nature trails. The lakes left behind can provide important natural areas and water access for local wildlife as well as migrating birds. People can visit pits, quarries, and mines, but only with permission from the operator and only when following the operator's safety rules. Often operators will have public visit days or host special visits for fossil and mineral clubs. The website of these organizations are good places to look for information about specific events. Geologists at the Kansas Geological Survey, like myself, can also help with questions about the history of pit, quarry, and mine operations in your community because we maintain these types of records in Kansas. For example, according to our records, there have been approximately 70 pits, quarries, or mines in Franklin County, of which perhaps 10 are active today.